Okay, I'm here.
I'm here too.
Whoo! Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Hi, avoiding eye contact. Hi, Drea. Hi, Gwen. Oh my goodness. Debbie,
Yeah.
as I'm sitting here, right?
Uh-huh.
Veah has just responded to Sunny.
She did. What did she
It pops
say?
up. Hold on. We're going to go through this. It pops up. I'm like, wait a minute. What the hell? So I'm going to have to open two things on IG.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to have Sunny stories open
Mm-hmm.
and Veya story open. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've gone through and I've blocked a lot of people on IG too, but hold on. Let me just pause this. Yes, I did. I blocked a lot of people. Oh my goodness. Hi Debbie, I see you. What is that? You drinking?
Hi. Oh, a cup of water.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm like, wait a minute. I could have made you
No,
drink real
I
quick
ty-
too.
no, I typed in water in the emojis and that's what came up. And I do have it in a tall thing like that from Starbucks, so.
Okay, so you went to
Mm.
Starbucks today?
No, I can't leave my house. My car's at the garage.
Well, that's right. Shit. Stop. 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 I forgot.
You know I buy a Starbucks cup every end of Christmas sale when they go to like 50% off. That's when I buy them.
Yep. Now, Drea said that her husband filmed. Well,
Mhm.
she's talking about when she dropped the dog off before she went. I think that's when she's talking about. Hi,
Mhm.
Wendy. Don't fall asleep. I know I had a really bad headache this morning. My shoulder was hurting, and I just was not in the mood to go live this morning. And I am so sorry. I didn't sound in my chipper self. Look, I didn't sound my chipper self, and I did not want to go live this morning. But anyway, so we have Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Mhm.
We have Sunny versus Veya.
Mhm.
But before we do that, I want to share something with you guys because I want you guys to laugh. Okay. I want you to
Mhm.
laugh. And then I'm going to show you. Hold on a second. Let me. Okay. Now, I know there's been a lot of stuff going on with all of these crashes and stuff like that. But I just wanted to show you guys this. I want you to pay
Mhm.
attention now. You see everybody loading up, right?
Mhm.
That's the captain.
We've been doing that in the Caribbean for years.
Wait a minute.
uh-uh. But I told y'all that story about my old boss. He
Let
was
me.
getting on a LEAC to go from Barbados to Grenada to do business.
Hold
And
on. I'm gonna show you
oh
this one.
Lord.
Look, look. He
Mm,
does these, and I just be cracking up. He's the pilot. There he goes.
mm.
Girl, look at those pants. Look at the pants. He's got on tennis shoes. Look at it.
Oh look, Usman.
Looks like Usman, don't it? Wait a minute. Look. Now this was my favorite, and then that's gonna be it.
Mhm.
Hold on. Is this one? Yeah, I think this is the one. This is my favorite. Y'all can follow him. It's June. Is his name? Choose your name. Look. Wait a minute.
They go Usman again. He must be a frequent flyer.
Now look, girl. What? He rubbing his eyes. He's getting his stuff on. Girl, check him out.
Oh no!
Wait a minute, Debbie. Wait a minute.
Oh, he gotta pray.
But he's flying.
Oh,
Look.
how somebody ain't beat him yet is beyond me.
Look at this one.
I
Look,
guess they flying west.
look at him. Look at him. He's doing look in the cockpit.
They know about autopilot, right?
Girl, I was screaming. He's going to
There's
check
still
again.
nobody up there, dude.
No, he's going to check again. Now look. All right, that's it. That man has me cracking up. Hi, Muggsy, baby.
Hi, everybody.
Oh my God. Hi, Chantel. Wendy's front yard. Muggsy, my sweetie. Deborah Best. Oh my God. Hi, Kendra. Oh my God. I just had to show you guys this. Oh, yes, yes, yes. As I said, I was tired this morning. I wasn't tired. I just wasn't up to par. Okay. So, Sunny, do we want to start with the housewives or Sunny and Veah?
Whichever one you want.
Okay, Debbie, I'm asking you.
Oh, I don't care.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's go with Sunny.
Okay.
Because you know what? You are
Mhm.
no damn help.
No,
Let's see. Is this Sunday?
I
Okay.
am much like the pilot on that plane.
Oh, okay. So all of this stuff is going on with
Mhm.
Sunny and Veah. Okay. Sunny said that Veah was putting him out there and she was lying. Okay. She's been lying on him. She didn't have any money. She doesn't work as a physical therapist. He says that she's lying about her brain tumor and that she's gonna start a GoFundMe. Okay.
Mhm.
It says
Mhm.
so then Veah says Sunny is lying. But here comes
Mhm.
Sunny. Sunny said, imagine after weeks on October 31st, he sent Veah money. He said she gave me her banking details. Meanwhile, she knows that she's married, and I sent her money for attorney for the K1 visa. But here's the thing, she was already married. We weren't even going to apply for the visa. And what is the reason you're allowing me to even send you the money? So it's clear how she knew exactly what she was doing. Veah says, hold on, I gotta stop this one. I gotta go to Veah's story now. Jesus Christ. Hold on. I wish I can put them side by side, but I can't. I can't, I
Mhm.
can't, I can't. Veah's story says, so I stole money and ghosted Sunny in October.
It's still on Sun. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Hmm.
She said, so I stole money and ghosted Sunny in October, but here's a screenshot of us on video call in December playing around with filters. The math ain't mathing.
Mm.
Okay, let's go back to Sunny.
Oh yeah, she's such a clown.
So Sonny in his next story, oh shit. Did he take it? Debbie, he took it down.
Oh, is that the one where he said on November 17th?
Yes. Do you have it?
No, I
Oh,
think I saw it. Wait, check Mary Pants.
okay.
Because I think that's where I read it. Because when you was telling me to look for it, it wasn't there. Check
Okay.
Mary Pants.
Okay, let me go to Mary Pants. Oh shit, I think I had it. Look, hold on, let me go to Mary Pants.
Hmm.
Jesus Christ. I had his story. Some of it I screenshot, but that's the main one that I wanted. God damn it, Heidi. Hold on. Mary Pants. I should have did this morning like I started to, but I just wasn't feeling well. Okay. Damn, Mary Pants got a lot of stuff up here about Sunny and Veah. Um, hold on. Let me get in her stories. Okay. Hold on. Let me get this. No, since he took it down. Okay, hold on. No, no, no. Okay, here is some of it. Hold on. Let me share it. Okay, let me share stories. Okay. Mary Pants says, so the whole thing was 4,500 K1 visa money. The last final amount of 1,500 he gave to Veah was after she married. So he gave her all of that money. Veah has been lying to him. She was married. She was taking this man for his money.
Mm-mm-mm.
Taking him for his money. Do you believe what Sonny is saying, or do you believe what Veah is saying?
I am Team Sunny, and here's why. From when we was watching the show, all she showed up in was a pair of Dickie scrubs, but we could never see what part it is that she worked. Look at them nails that she had. What sort of physical therapy was she doing on who?
I asked that too. I'm like, how the hell is she? Okay, so here's what Veah said. She says, who did I steal from? Someone I paid for things for, anything for a few more likes and follows. I guess he should definitely be more focused on the fact that he is in South Africa illegally as of last fall.
She don't know whether he got his visa renewed or not. She need to stop.
So she's saying here, she's telling Sonny, I can't keep paying for the lawyer fees, Sonny. It's honestly a lot right now. I was going to tell you this the other day, but with all my medical bills and stuff, I'm stressed, and I don't want to get to the point where I'm living off my savings. I just feel so messed up in the head. I feel like my body has fully turned against me. Feels like everything is going wrong with my body. They admitted me for low blood sugar that you asked, whatever. And then she says that I haven't got much sleep. They keep coming in. So Veah is lying. Then she says, I will have to see if I still have all the messages between him and this girl. But things are very different than what they are being made to seem. I've also never told him to bully or say anything about other couples or tell me he needs to say, I love you on camera. Um, like what? The weird thing is like I faith and stood up faith, whatever the fuck she's talking about. He also tried to convince me this girl was engaged to another man while sending him inappropriate messages, and maybe she is. I don't know. So why are you putting this girl out there?
Mm.
Okay, she says, there are a lot of messages and things I could say and post about Sunny. I've tried to be grown and just move on from them, but clearly he won't let that happen with all trying to destroy. You were putting out bad information about Sunny. Sunny came back and hit your ass. That's what happened.
Listen, she's a liar. She came up on the tell all stage, full blown married, and said to us that she was in a relationship with Sonny. Who am I going to believe? I'm gonna believe Sonny because he thought
I'm
he
gonna
was in a
believe Sonny
relationship with her.
because he had sent her a message and asked her to stop making him look bad in public. Did we see the message where she said she's sorry and she wouldn't talk about him anymore publicly? Did we not see that?
Mm-hmm.
So why is she bringing up this girl who was never in the picture? The whole thing was, um, you were married and you didn't tell this man.
That's right.
This man was sending you money to pay for a K-1 visa when you were already married. So what
Mm-mm-mm.
does that say about her husband?
That he was in on it too.
Yeah, and she says December, right? Right? She was married way before that tell all. She got married in September.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Veah got married in September. So why is she on a video call with Sonny in December?
Trying to get some more money. It's Christmas time.
No, Debbie, seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Where
I'm
was her
serious. We're
husband?
talking about Veah.
Yeah, but where was her
Right.
husband?
Sitting right next to her.
So you think he was in on it too?
Yes.
She says that Sonny was honestly a bad relationship. And in a lot of different ways, I put up with it though, so I can't say much. So she's saying she was in a bad relationship with Sonny. But you said it, you guys argued all the time. You said he didn't like the fact that you were always talking to Rory and all these guys. You said you guys argued all the time. So why go to South Africa?
My thing is, right? A long distance relationship is the best relationship ever. I
Of course
don't
you do.
ever fight with anybody when you away from me. It's when we get together that we start fighting. But these two numbnuts, I don't know why we're wasting our time.
Why are you
In my
calling them none? Why are you calling them numb nuts? I actually believe Sonny
Well,
because
no, that's what I'm saying. Like I tend to believe him because he's the only one that's producing receipts. And she has a whole marriage certificate dated in September. And you filmed the tell-all in October. You're a liar. He's a liar too. But in this instance, he is proving his innocence. So case closed for me.
okay, and then Shabuti posted this. This is Drea. I mean not Drea. Veah sending Sonny messages while I was looking for those too while they were taping the tell-all. Okay, this is
Mm-hmm.
Drea. I mean Veah. Sorry, Drea. God damn. Um, so it was a video call they did. Then she said, Sonny, speak up, dude. He goes, I'm so shy. She goes, now is not the time to be. Jump in and say Lauren is using Faith or Faith is using him. Speak up, Sonny. It's important. You need to. He says, why you don't talk?
Mm.
Then she tried to call him. Then she tried to call him again. We need to be saying, I love you in front of production. So she said she never asked him that, right? Here it is right here. We need to be saying, I love you in front of production. He says, okay. She tried to video call him. She said, you better start saying, I love you. Okay, I'll do that. Also, start talking. I mean it. Okay, I'll do my best. Okay, thank you. He says, my pleasure.
I know what she was trying to do. Like with Real Housewives, the reunion is make or break for them. They got to show big, show out, or they ain't getting picked up again, or they're getting their contracts renewed. She was trying to get another season, and I bet you anything right now she's spending her sickness and her new husband
Yep.
to get at least where are they now?
And there is her new husband right there. You see him?
Mm-hmm. Walking that dog.
The dog sitter. She keeps saying, walking that dog. That's the new husband. And she goes, I had to do it wrong to get it right. Girl, stop.
Mm.
Stop. She's just been lying, lying. Yeah, we're gonna talk about nows too. Because it's now 13,000 something. So she was lying and she was using that man. She said she never said
Mhm.
that. And there it is right there. You better start, you better start saying I love you.
Oh dear.
And this is what Shibuti had to say. Isn't it ironic that a guy named Sonny in it ended up with the shadiest bitch on the planet? She
Mm-hmm.
definitely walked away with this 1,500 after she was newlywed with another guy and finished a whole tell-all where she was faking it the whole time. No wonder she tell all what? Sucked so bad. Oh, no wonder the tell all sucked so bad because nothing truthful was being said. Sad. We would definitely be talking about this topic on his show, and that was Friday, and I missed it. Then we're going to break it down. Isn't that some shit? She's nothing but a liar. That's why I said I don't believe this woman has a brain tumor.
She, probably mistaken a headache for a brain tumor. You know.
Debbie, I'm serious.
I'm serious too. You go stand out in the sun long enough, you get a headache.
So even in January, she wasn't saying she was married. She was already married. She was married since September. So at that tell all, she was married.
Mm-hmm.
This shit is crazy. Okay. So is there anything else you want to say but Veah and Sonny? And I'm looking because he's been posting all day, but he took the other one down. And I don't know
Mm.
why.
Maybe production contacted him and said, "Hey, do you want to do the Bangladeshi version of 90 Day Fiance?"
But if he took it down, why is Veah shit still up?
Because nobody wants to see her anymore.
So do you think that Sonny is going to be on a new season? Maybe he'll be
We'll
on the single
see.
life.
We'll see. Because remember, Michael was real, real quiet, and he was wheeling and dealing. So you never know.
And then she had the nerve to post something way back. She goes, it's not cheating if you're married. Yes, it is. You've been lying to that man. It's theft by deception, is
I
what it is.
The thing is that she is so dumb to have said that statement. It's not cheating if you're married. It is cheating because you are married to the dog walker, but yet fooling Sonny into thinking that y'all are in a relationship, that you are pulling a K1 visa for him and he's sending you money. That's fraud.
It's theft by deception.
So I don't understand why she's so cavalier with her stupidity on the people internet. Um, it's just dumb. She is dumb. Their storyline was dumb. I bet you anything Rory knew about the dog walker. That's why he was smirking on the tell all.
Wait a minute. Kendra says she liked them as a couple. Are you serious? Kendra. When she did that whole thing by bringing Rory and they were up there fighting in that pool hall, she was enjoying every minute of it. Because she had two men, hi Chantel, she had two men fighting over her. And then she's running out there, Sonny, but I love you. I want to be with you. And he says, Veah, you need to go tell Lori to go home. Okay, Sonny, I'm going to do that. And then the next thing you know, they go through a damn safari ride together. I just don't get it. Hi, Miss Chains. How are you? I didn't like her from the beginning. From the beginning. Yeah, she was raised in a cult, but that's no excuse. I wonder how Rory feels about her new marriage. Did
He don't
Rory
care.
know? Here's my question. Did Rory know she was married when they went on the tell all?
That's what
Did
I
he
just
know?
said. I felt he did know because that's why he was smirking. And she always said that Rory was her best friend and she tells Rory everything. He knew. He probably knew when they was in South Africa that she was dating the dog walker.
Oh my God. Oh, Kendra, I was talking to somebody this morning and they told me what was going on with you, and I'm so sorry. I really am. I didn't know. But anyway, I'm just like torn between the fact that this woman fucking lied to everybody, Debbie. She lied to everybody.
So she not paying my mortgage. That is what I am going to break down these people every week. 90 Day is trash.
Break
It
them
is
down.
trash. And they don't deserve my blood pressure medicine. They
But the
don't.
whole point is to commentate on the show and what we're seeing now
Right,
playing out
but this
on
isn't
social
happening on the
media.
show. And I am commentating on it. I think they're all like despicable people. You know how I feel about people going on 90 Day. Um, she's painted herself as a liar. He has brought out the receipts. Good for him that he is not backing down. I hope he gets something out of it. I honestly do. Well played, Sonny. Well played. That
But
unibrow is working for him.
he asked her not
Hmm.
to bring him up publicly. So when did we think Sonny found out she was married? When? After
Did,
the
didn't,
tell all?
didn't he say in November 17th is when he found out?
I know she was married September something, but she was already married at the tell all. So for
Right.
almost a year, he didn't know that she was married.
No. I thought she got married like September of last year
Yep, and the tell
and
all was just filmed
was
in
October.
was it filmed in October? Okay, so he found out
Uh-huh.
after the tell all.
Correct, in November.
So she had been married a couple of months or a month and a half.
Right.
Yep. After the 1500. Yep.
Mhm.
So my question is, we know she never paid the 4500. She lied. She said she's paid
Mhm.
4500. She can't keep paying the attorney. So he
Mhm.
sent her 1500.
Mhm.
So she lied to him.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is not
Lesson learned for him. That's all I got to say. Lesson learned.
October 17th is when they filmed the tell all. Okay. She was playing him. Got you. And sending him, you better start and trying to get him to go after Lauren or Faith. Why didn't she do it? Why did she want Sonny to do it? And then we have
Mm.
Niles and Matilda now. Their GoFundMe was at 8K. I mean, they were asking for 8K. Right now they're at 13,171. Let me refresh it. Yep, they're still at $13,171. Debbie, do you think they
Mhm.
should close out that GoFundMe?
Keep it open. Get $50,000.
What?
Yeah. Keep it going.
So because Adnan was being an Asdrea, do you think that's why they're getting this money? Or do you think it's
No.
because people really want to help Matilda come here? Hi,
Yes.
Riley.
Hello, Riley. I think based on what we saw from this season, these two seem like the only two genuine couple on the show. He is autistic. She lives in Ghana. We saw her whole situation over there. They look like they really like each other. Give her a chance, give him a chance. Why not? I would celebrate a love story. I'm not giving him no money, but I will celebrate the love story. Keep giving him money.
But he's already got what he was asking for. I think
And
he needs to close it. Not and he was asking
oh,
for 8K was the goal. You're
mm-hmm,
now at 13,171. It's
mm-hmm,
just like with Michael and Angela. People were sending money because they don't like Angela. And some of
mm-hmm.
them were truly trying to help him. Right now, Niles
Right.
is at 13,171. That's enough to get her over here because he said 4K.
Mm-hmm.
Get him another place to stay, set everything up. That includes her flight. It doesn't cost that much to fly to the United States from there.
Airfare is seasonal and can change day by day.
Okay,
We
it'll be
have
great
to
for him
get
to fly
her an
around.
appointment to go to the embassy to do the interview, okay, and see if she gets through. My thing is the reason why I say leave it open, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they want to leave it open, let them leave it open. If people go to the website to contribute and see that he was asking for 8,000 and it's now at 13,000, they could be like, "Oh, so I guess he's good. I don't have to give." And close out the page. It's entirely up to people what they want to do with their money. Like I said, it's wonderful he has a GoFundMe. I'm not contributing to it, but it's wonderful he has it. And we cannot dictate whether he keeps it open or closes it. That's up to them because they opened it.
Okay, so question. Hi, Deborah. Do you think he's going to take some of that money and fly over to see Matilda?
Why not? He hasn't seen her in a long time. And we don't know
So when
what
they filmed the
messages are being
tell-all, it was
given
10
him.
months. So now it's over a year.
And what if he wants to go over to Ghana with her when she gets through and it's her time to come back to the States? Remember, going from where she met him in the capital to go to his family was the first time she was on a plane. What if he wants to go over there and escort his wife home to the United States?
Yeah, okay, I can see that. I can see that.
I would not begrudge him to do that because that is his wife and he is trying to do the best for her to bring her over here, especially knowing that his family is not going to be that welcoming to her. Again, I don't know why we are so disappointed. I saw Riley's comment.
So
He's
Riley, I
disappointed
dropped the
because he
link if
put
you
it
want to
up.
come up. I dropped the link if you want to come up, Riley. I did. Um, but he said he's being greedy.
This man lives in Alabama, and that is all I'm going to say. He's not getting paid a lot. He fell in love with somebody from Ghana. He put up a GoFundMe. He stated how much he wanted, and people contributed. And I'm not sure why we're getting so upset over people contributing.
I'm not upset over them contributing. I'm just saying you've already reached your goal. The same way I
Mm-hmm.
was laughing about Michael and Angela because I know why
Mm-hmm.
people were donating to Michael. We all knew. But like Kendra said, it can be, well, he's already paid the bride price, he's already paid Mr. Art back. So I'm just trying to see. Um,
Right, but here's the thing. We were okay with people giving Michael money because they hated Angela. But now, if people are just giving money because they're a nice couple, can't we think of this as their wedding registry and just call it square?
I guess we could.
There's nothing wrong with trying to help somebody out. It's called charity. They have put themselves up on this platform to beg for money, and people have given it to them.
Huh.
What does what mean, Riley?
So Riley said, because you said he's from Alabama, what does that mean?
He's probably not making a decent wage.
I'm
And he
just
wasn't.
done.
because when he went over to Ghana, he didn't have that much money. The cost of living is less, so the what you get for your salary is going to be less in Alabama.
Hi, Riley.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Look, there's nothing wrong with doing a GoFundMe. There's absolutely nothing. This is my issue with it. And this is why I'm disappointed. Once you hit your goal, right?
Hi, Sherry.
Your goal, you met it. You're asking people for help. You hit your goal. Close it down. If people want to continue to donate, create something else like a hey, buy me coffee or buy a shirt, and help us out. But like to keep it open, it looks like you're just grabbing as much as you can from people because you're in their head. And I find that to be reprehensible,
I can see
personally.
what you're saying, Riley. But again, if I go to the site and I see he was asking for 8 and it's up to 13, I'm like, oh, okay, well, good,
Yeah,
done.
yeah. This is
And
not
I'm
like him
not
trying to
giving.
open up a business. Like, hey, we need $8,000 so we can get our business up and running. We're really trying, and then people give out more, and then it helps the business. At what point do cast members say, okay, look, I understand the reach of the show and the franchise. I understand that people like me, they don't like me, whatever. But if you ask for 8, that's what it is. That's my personal opinion. That's what it is. Close it down, thank people, and say, hey, here's another way to directly help us. Here's my Cash App. Here's my Venmo. Here's this, whatever. But to keep that up and like a GoFundMe is for help. You got the funds to get the help. Why are you
But
keeping it up so you can max it out? That shit is fucked up
doesn't
to me.
GoFundMe take out a cut out of their money?
You knew that before you started it. It tells you when you do crowdfunding, it tells
Mm-hmm.
you, hey, if you want 8,000, you should put up a GoFundMe for 13. Let's just say I'm using round numbers.
Mm-hmm.
It tells you. So if he didn't need 8,000, he probably needed less. But in order to meet the money he needed, GoFundMe, the page says, hey, if you need 6,000, you should put a GoFundMe up for 8,000 because after our fees, you'll get 7,000 or 6,000.
Mm-hmm.
That's my issue. I don't know the man, and I wish him well. I just feel like the GoFundMe thing is just like I said before. It's part of the starter pack shit, and it aggravates me because there are people out there that really need help. And then you say he's in Alabama. What does that mean? Because he doesn't have much money. There's people given to them that don't have much money because they believe in a certain thing. So stop it. You got the 8 grand. You reached it. Now go on your page or Instagram or your social media and say, hey, we reached our goal. Thank you. But if you want to continue to contribute, everybody else that want to contribute, here's our Cash App. Here's our Vimo. Here's our whatever.
Riley, I'm
You could
saying
do.
he lives in Alabama because his annual salary is probably lower than the rest of the United States.
Who cares? What does
I
that have to
do because
do
it could
with
factor in why he can't get the money to get her over here.
he got the money? That's what I'm trying to say. How much do you want? I just have a problem with anybody. It's not just cast members. It's not just. I mean, maybe I used to be a cast member, so I have like a little pet
Hmm.
peeve in me. But for anyone, you know what I'm saying? Hey, my care costs $50,000. I'm trying to raise $50,000. Once you hit the 50, I feel, in my opinion, nothing against him as
Hmm.
a person because I don't know him. But I feel
Hmm.
like once you hit that 50, close that down, thank everybody. And if people want to keep going, then you give them your Cash App or Venmo or whatever. Bro, like I just feel like you're taking advantage of it. And granted, cool. Do as you please. You're a grown man, you can do it, but I just feel a way about that. Like,
There you go. He's broke. Like I can't judge. Like I can judge him, but I don't care enough to judge him. If he leaves it open, he leaves it open, and that's up to the people when they get there. Because I know if I get there and I see it, I'm shutting it down. I'm like, oh, you made your numbers, great, and walking away. I don't care much about it.
I've
I
done that
don't.
where somebody online was doing GoFundMe and they had like a $6,000 goal, and when I went in there and it was like 9,000, I was like, well, I ain't gonna donate because you reached the goal. Why am I gonna do that? You already reached your goal. So now it's just Now it's almost like pandering or panhandle. I don't know. It just, to me, it just
The
doesn't sit right.
perception isn't great, and that's what I'll agree with you on. The perception isn't great, but again, it all falls down to the people who are going to gift.
Yeah, true.
They have to
True.
make the decision when they see that and make a judgment call. It's one thing if you haven't made your goal, but if you see you've met the goal and have exceeded the goal, then you as the gifter have to say, wait, okay, do I really
Yeah.
need to give? He's
Yeah.
good.
I just feel, and it's nothing about him. It's not a moral or ethical question for me. I just feel like it's a greed question for me. So morally,
Mhm,
ethically, he has to do what's best for him and his wife. And I'm not going to sit
mhm,
here and act like I can tell a man that he can't feed his family. I'm not going to do that. What I'm
mhm.
saying, for me, it's like, at what point do you go, enough is enough? Thank you for your help. I don't need no more. Like, at what point? Where is that in us?
But that's on them because they started the GoFundMe.
Yeah, but I mean, you know what? Like you said, at the end of the day, if people don't want to donate, they don't want to donate.
Right,
But
and
then,
that's what I'm saying. As me as the gifter, when we show up at the page,
mhm.
I would be like, "Oh, he got his goal. Great. Why is it
Right,
still
but then,
open?" And
right,
you can
true,
you can form your opinions after that.
yeah.
But
But then
I don't care
okay,
enough.
sorry. Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. But then you're running into the, look what happened with Michael. He
Uh-huh.
kept it up so long that people
Uh-huh.
started questioning him. And the only reason Michael feared and got out of that shit without getting scathed, where
Uh-huh.
people were mad, is because of who he's married to and what how the world saw how he was treated for over the years. That's the
But
only reason.
when he
I
first
don't
put
think
it up,
Niall's
wasn't it
popularity
50
would
though?
get him past people starting to scrutinize him. I'm talking about
True.
as the
True.
GoFundMe part.
But
And at
here's the
what
thing.
point? I'm sorry.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was like, at what point do you stop saying I'm gonna get as much as I can, and then you go, you know what, to preserve my my reputation as this kind of cast member, I'm gonna shut it down to show that I only asked for help for exactly what I needed or whatever it may be. Like if it's a little over,
Mhm.
I get that. I even will respect if he had put it, like if he puts in the bio or the narrative, hey, you know, we asking for 8, but you know what? We're going to keep it open for the whole 30 days or whatever to see how much we can get because every little bit more helps us a lot more. You know, I can
Mhm.
respect that. But if you saying I need 8, that's all I need, and then you
Okay, you cut off.
Hello?
hit 8 and you hit
Oh,
8 and you pass 8, then there's an issue.
See, and that's how I see it. You set that goal at 8. Now, people want to donate. I'm gonna be like Debbie. They're gonna. Oh, Riley
where'd he
dropped.
go?
Yeah, he dropped. I'm
Mhm.
gonna be like you. If people go there and they still want to donate, they will
Okay.
donate.
He got a
But
call.
you
Sorry
set
about
your
that, guys.
goal. No, that's okay. But you set your goal at 8, and that's what I'm questioning. Same thing
Mhm.
happened to Michael when everybody started speculating. So what I'm saying, I'm gonna be like Riley on this one too. Close that one
Wait,
up. Start something new.
I have a question
Yeah,
though.
go ahead.
When Michael first put out his GoFundMe, was it at 50 or was that a fraudulent one?
Well, at first he wanted 50, but then he lowered it to
Right.
20. What? To 25.
20, 25.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Okay.
then it hit 50 and then he
Hmm.
kept it open. So you got double, I mean, an extra 50% more of what you was asking for and you kept it open.
But
And
if
that's when
he
people started scrutinizing them because it's like, bro, $50,000 is more than some people's salaries.
if the original request was for 50 and then he got scared, he probably said maybe people won't give me. He put it down to 25.
Right. Right. Because that's a reasonable ask, right? But we're talking about a person that's extremely popular within the franchise
Mhm.
that's been around for years.
Mhm.
Even the scrutiny that came behind him still having it open, he survived it because he is extremely popular. My
Mhm.
issue is like I don't believe that Niles, like somebody's going to eventually say, okay, you reached your goal. What is this extra stuff? And if you are really thinking forward, a forward thinking person, like you would say, hey, in within the narrative, hey, you know, even if we hit 8, everything else would be extra to help us to get there because there's other things this is the main thing we're asking for, but there's other things involved in it, and this would just help us, and it'll be put towards extra things that come up. You know what I mean? Like something like that.
Mhm.
But if you say, I need 8, that's all I need, help me get 8, and then you hit 13 and you still got it open, that's weird to me.
I have to go back and listen to the I think it's Access Hollywood, that cute girl that does all the interviews with
Yeah.
90 Day people. She was the one who told him that he met his goal, and he looked so shocked. I have to go back and finish listening to
Right.
her interview
So,
to see if he said something or not, because I
Yep.
don't
So
think he
I saw
believed
that
her.
because he was being interviewed
Hmm.
by Entertainment Tonight.
I thought it was Access Hollywood. It's
Access,
Entertainment Tonight.
whatever the black
X,
lady, whatever her name is.
Yeah, the
Um,
real cute girl.
yeah, that's the
I like
one.
her.
Her name is Melissa. That's the one that they kept
Yeah.
calling. Oh, that's Monica. That's Monica. No, it's not. That woman lives in
Oh.
California. Monica doesn't live in California. But also, I saw Shabuti had. Oh, I wanted to get Kelly earlier too. That Olivia, Molly's daughter, Liv, is now dancing at the Pink
yeah.
Pony.
Yeah, I saw
Oh,
that
I
too. That's
saw her
crazy.
promotion. It's cute.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna come off because I wanted to say that because I'm just like, that's why I said I was disappointed in Niles. Like, right, because it's just like, yo, you could have did it. Well, GoFundMe is there for that, right? So I
Well, have
can't
you
say that.
talked to
But
him?
no, I don't speak to him. I don't know him. I'm just going off of perception, and perception is stronger than reality. And after, like, and I said this to myself, I hope when he hits his goal, he closes it down because it won't look like a grift or whatever. But then I got to take into account they gave him Access Hollywood to talk about this shit. Them motherfucker, this is the second time he did an interview like on a big platform like ET and Access Hollywood. This is sharp pushing it. Is no way in the world. Is no way in the world that this is not. I don't know. I just felt like I was hoping that when he hit his goal, he'd take it down, and then if he still needed more money, he could just say, "Hey guys, come. You can still donate. We're gonna do it outside of this. Here's my Cash App or Venmo or whatever it is, and still have people donate sporadically or buy me coffee like these people we have and buy me coffee. That's pretty much it. I just feel a way when I see like cast members do GoFundMe because it was just that's the easiest way. And I feel like you're not even trying to give anybody something tangible. Yeah, it's fans that really care about you and they love you as a character on the show or whatever. But I just feel like give them something back just instead of just a thank you. Like I don't know. I feel a way about that. That's why I will never do it. I just can't. Like it just doesn't feel right in me. That's why I closed down Cameo. I was like, I don't feel right charging people to say happy birthday. It's just me. That's just me. I know I left a lot of money on the table. I had cast members call me like a fool. Like, why are you closing it? I was like, what? I just don't feel right charging people to do a 1-minute video. I'll just do it. Just hit me up and I'll do a video for you. What's the big deal? I feel like I would rather you support me in other ways. I could give something back to you. Anyway.
Now, no, now, hold on, Raleigh. Before you go, I
Yeah.
wanted to ask you also: did you see where Letitia James, the New York State Attorney General, sued Elon Musk, and they won in
Yeah.
court, and they have to give back all the information that they have
Yeah.
obtained already? Did
Yeah.
you see that?
Yeah. I saw it. I saw it. So
But
this is
once he
yeah,
got his hands
that's
on it, it's gone. He could
yeah.
give it
Well,
back, but he's got
they were ordered
copies.
to destroy all information that they received, and
You
it's
know
only to
he's not.
February 14th until the other judge has a opportunity to like really go over it. But yeah, I did hear about it, and um see what's hard about it, right? Like I think it's insane that he even went there and deboed his way in, but the shit they found in USA ID, it
Yep.
kind of like validates what they were saying that was going on. Like the Clinton Foundation getting $4.4 billion and political and all that. And I'm just like, yo, this is crazy. That's the American people's money. And like they sent condoms to Al Qaeda. So like I get the shakeup, but I also don't get the person. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
why
But that
him?
aid is approved by the Senate. by the Congress
No,
and the
I
Senate
understand that.
every budget.
No, I understand that. I'm not. What I'm saying is that I don't understand why. My question is, why does it matter to you so much, South African $400 billion net worth man? You, what is in it for you?
He wants to see what the he wants to see what information he can find on his competitors, especially the government contracts.
That's what
Yeah,
I think too.
yeah, that could be it. It definitely
That's
could
what
be.
I think too. But
And
Ronnie,
getting
I was
all of our personal information is a bonus for him
Yeah,
because he can sell that on the black
yeah.
market.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I'm just paying attention to everything, and I'm trying to stay like with a critical thinking mind. And like, I mean, I don't know. I just don't. He's not making sense to me. He's not.
Well,
I understand Trump. I understand exactly why he's doing what he's doing, but I don't understand why. Why does it matter to you? Elon got straight up fuck you money. Like,
I kind of question that because he took a big hit with Twitter and Tesla's tanking. Um,
right, but this is
but
what they do. People like him,
mm,
what they do is they get tax-free loans on their stock
yep.
holdings. So
mm.
it doesn't take he doesn't take a hit. Because if he's gonna default, what the bank would do is just sell off the shares.
A man that is that reckless with money, though, I question his total worth. I really do.
I get it. I get it. What I personally think
Hmm.
his motivation is, because I'm still not
Hmm.
getting it, but this is the only thing I could work out in my mind. He wants to be the first trillionaire. He wants to be able to
He
say, I'm the
does.
first trillionaire.
He
And,
does. And the only way to do that is to get information on his competitors
yeah, that's true.
and
Raleigh
cancel
don't
their
hate.
contracts.
Wait. Raleigh don't hate now. Hold on.
Um,
Raleigh don't hate now
what?
because they're making money. You just playing.
Ah, Ronnie, I
See,
just saw
I
that.
said it better, Riley. I said different tax brackets.
Yeah,
I was much more politically correct
yeah.
because you talking
No,
from a
I'm
different
not mad
tax
at that.
bracket than Niles.
Get your. So this is what I would say if I
Mm-hmm.
ever had an opportunity or the pleasure to speak to Niles. Get your
Mm-hmm.
money. I just don't agree with you keeping it open after you hit your goal. I think there's other ways where you can still have people contribute without making it look like a grift. Because unfortunately, guilt is guilt by association a lot of times when it comes to the 90-day universe. And just
Mm-hmm.
because you have a kind and good heart doesn't mean that it's going to necessarily go. If you do it too long, people are not going to start questioning. And I don't think your popularity is strong enough like Michael's where you can pull
Mm,
out of that
Yep.
questioning part.
agreed, but we also don't know who's advising him, and this is his first time to the rodeo.
Well, that's true too. So
That's
who do
true.
we think could see, Riley? I'm gonna need you to reach out to Michael and find out who is advising him because he needs to shut this shit down and go
Mm-mm.
about another
To
avenue right about
Michael?
now.
To
Michael
Michael?
I mean,
does
not
not speak to
Michael.
me.
Damn it,
Wait.
Niles.
Niles,
Okay.
I don't even know his Instagram or anything. I get the information as just like a lot of other people with the bloggers and stuff. I do
Mm,
not know Niles. I never spoken to him. He never reached out to me. No, it's like I honestly kind of, and I think the talk going around is don't fuck with Raleigh. He doesn't care. He's not going to really talk to you. Like I think that's what happens because the engagement has like plummet with like cast members with me, and that's part me saying I don't want to be involved with it anymore, or I want to
So
kind of
they're
distance
not
myself
talking
from
to
it.
you now?
No, I don't talk to anybody, and nobody talks to me. It's like a couple of people that we're like, share niceties on Instagram or something like that. But like the only people I really, really
mm,
fuck with is Kelly. Kelly, like I'm talking about like regularly, like
Yes.
we'll hit each other up. Kelly, Julio, Jamie,
And
and
Ruben.
Ruben. I haven't spoken in a while, but Ruben's fam, yeah, Ruben. Because the
Okay.
last time I said I really spoke to him was like maybe 3 weeks ago when we were talking about the lounge because I'm naming one of the corners after him because he helped me so much when I needed help because I couldn't do it myself because of my back. But I really don't like niceties. Yeah, like I
Well,
really
you're
like him, but we
persona
couldn't
non
connect.
grata now.
We
Yep.
couldn't we couldn't connect the last time I was in Florida. We didn't have an opportunity to connect, but I really don't, and they don't with me. Like niceties, yeah, but I just feel maybe I'm still like hurt and traumatized, and I just feel like I don't want to be necessarily associated with the franchise like that. Yeah, I was on the show, but I kind of do my own thing. I kind of just live my own nonsense and mundane life. You
Yeah, but
know,
if you see Josh on TikTok, he's trying to pimp out his brother who's married. Okay. The only way Josh gets a lot of people in his lives if his brother comes on with him, and then he be trying to pimp out his brother. Whereas Lauren has a lot of people in his boxes, and that man just lies through his teeth.
I don't know. Like Josh, I haven't seen or spoken to Josh since I want to say 4 weeks ago. That was on his live because whenever I see a cast member on live, I'll go in and drop five roses, say hello and how you doing, and then I break out. Like I don't really, and I haven't been on lately to see his lives. I really don't, you know, I really don't talk to anybody, and it's not because they're not decent people. It's
I,
just that
well, I
kind
think
of.
it's Debbie that has you traumatized because Debbie
How my
traumatizes
name get in this?
everybody.
How my name get in this? No.
Debbie traumatizes everybody, Riley.
I
I
don't.
get it.
I no, no, no.
I
I
gave my
think I'm
opinion
just.
and he thought about it and he made his own decisions. He don't gotta listen to me.
No,
I didn't do nothing.
no, you didn't do anything. So my thing was is that I realized that I'm not built for that world, like that particular world, meaning 90 Day
Mm.
Fiance world. I'm not built for it. I don't. I have a mouth on me. I'm from the hood, so when people go in online, I don't shut up. I'll be like, no, I'm gonna keep going. I one lady, I literally said, I will keep responding if you keep responding because she said some really effed up shit when about the engagement. You know what I mean? And I was like, yo, I'll keep going. Like you like who do you think you're talking to? Don't let this TV shit fool you.
Who said what
Like
about
if
your
I didn't have
engagement?
so much to lose, I would come and slap you in your fucking mouth. Don't fuck with me. Like that's the kind of person I am. And I realized that I just gotta distance myself because I'm not built for it. I'm built different.
So you
You know.
talking about Scott?
No, 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 not Scott. I'm just talking in general
Oh, okay.
that the universe is not for me. I don't have I like and this is where I agree with Debbie. I had absolutely no business on that show, but I don't regret it because of the friendships I made and the lessons I learned about myself. And it brought Lexi and I closer together because
Mm.
we made it through the summer. And I said it to her and she could vouch for it. I said, if we make it through this summer, this show, this season, there's nothing that could separate us. I've said it to her. That's how hard it was. So if it wasn't for that and understanding our limits as a couple, as people that love each other, what we can and can't do, what we can and can't say to each other, how we have to move and the respect of the boundaries, I wouldn't have ever experienced that if it wasn't for the show. I wouldn't have met you guys and certain other people, especially in the chat, Drea and the Chantels and the Scott Lynn's. You know what I'm saying? Like I consider these people. You are really good people. We don't have to meet in person. Where I actually have love and respect for y'all. I wouldn't have ever gotten that. But Miss Debbie is right. I had absolutely no fucking business on that show. That's not who I am, and I mean, I honestly could sit here and say I could do love and hip hop before 90 Day Fiance. Like I feel like I'm more in tune with that than 90, and I don't like love and hip hop. I'm more in tune with the circle. I'm more in tune with Trader or whatever you told me, Miss Heidi, to look into, right?
The
I,
traders.
yeah, yeah. I think I'm more in tune with that because it's more intelligent driven, right? Not love and hip hop, but you know what I'm saying, intelligent driven stuff, and like cornball older guy comedy or whatever or nonsense. But yeah, I had no business on that show, and I realized that these people are different than me, and I'm different from them, and it's nothing against them in the way they live their life and the way they navigate things. I don't have that mindset, and I had no business on that show. And it's not because I feel like I'm better or anything. It just means that I'm
You,
different.
well, Caribbean people are better than that show.
No, I'm just saying I'm different. Go on
Mm.
Miami. Go on Miami, Raleigh. Guess for you. Miami.
Miami, Riley.
Thank you,
What is
Chantel. I mean, I
Miami?
just, but I respect what I was on now. I didn't respect it before, but I respect what I was on now. I appreciate the fans and the people that support me and follow me. And, I really do. And I wouldn't have been able to, like, one of my biggest takeaways was I saw how when my anger, when I got upset, how it looks on to people. And that is something that I went and never understood or tried to work on because I had the attitude like, yo, you know how I am, don't fuck with me, right? But when I saw it and I saw how people were responding to it, I was like, I gotta change that. I can't be like that. And I'm grateful for that. But like I was not supposed to be on that show. No.
Okay, I get you. Well, Niles is only I only see him on TikTok, so that's why I see him at. I see him
Yeah.
on TikTok. So I'm gonna go in if he comes on live. I'm gonna say, look, you need to shut that shit down and try another form.
Yeah. Anyway, let me go. I'm gonna listen some more, but let me go.
Okay,
Okay.
dear.
Okay.
I'll
Bye
talk
guys.
at you later. All
Bye bye.
right, bye.
Bye.
Oh my God. Go on Miami, Raleigh. Debbie can guess for you. So let's do the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Are
Mhm.
we ready?
Yes.
You got your notes together.
Well, I didn't take notes, but I
Oh,
did. I watched it this afternoon. I hope I can remember everything. It wasn't too much that was going on. It was just basically two
no.
scenes.
Okay.
Mhm.
So let's see. They started when, oh my God. See, now I'm asking you, did you get your thing? So Dorit, they started out showing clips of
Mhm.
PK and Dorit when they did their vow renewal. Okay. Damn, Debbie.
The only reason why I'm laughing is because Kathy Hilton said when I met him, he looked 56.
Yeah. Okay.
And he did.
So can y'all tell me about these IVs that Kathy Hilton is getting and all these people working on her?
Well, the IVs was Garcelle and Erica.
No, no,
And
no, no,
they're
no. Kathy Hilton
I
had her
know.
glam squad and she
Oh
was in a
yes, she did have
recliner.
one in her hand. Yes, but no, I remember Garcelle and Erica saying when they was getting their IVs,
Yeah.
Garcelle was telling her about the trip.
Yep.
Um,
So that
is
was
Sister
later on.
Booster and what is it? Is it B6 or B12
I don't know, but she had the
IVs?
IV and she was
Mm-hmm.
getting her glam squad was there. And that's when
Mm-hmm.
she called Bose and invited her and Dorit and
Mm-hmm.
Erica for dinner. And I said, that's some shady shit she's doing.
No, they've been doing those for years.
No, 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 no.
Uh-huh.
You're inviting Dorit, not your
Oh,
sister, Boz,
because
Dorit, and Erica.
the sister, because not the sister, Kyle and Garcelle were off with
But
on the
she
flight.
didn't
Remember, she
know
said,
that at the time. She didn't
"Okay,
know that at the time.
are you sure?"
I'm positive.
Hmm. Well, she wanted to get like they told her to call up Dorit and her two closest allies so that Dorit would feel comfortable to give her the tea on the divorce. That's all Kathy
And
wanted to
that's what
know.
I was thinking. So, and then after that is when Sutton invited Garcelle. Well, Garcelle went over and then she invited her and she said and that's when they called Kyle. Kyle was going to go. So,
Mhm.
this was a whole setup to me.
Right. It was a divide and conquer.
Exactly. And I'm trying to
Hmm.
figure out you got issues with your mom.
Hmm.
She's down there in Augusta. I'm not going to say she's racist, but
Hmm.
why would you bring Garcelle down there?
Well, she said that she brought Garcelle and Kyle because both of them had lost their mother. And she wanted to like come to terms with her mother and have a better relationship before she gets to where she loses her mother and nothing is resolved.
But okay, you already said your mother is difficult. You already
Hmm.
said that your mother treats you like shit or treated you like
Hmm.
shit. And then they
Hmm.
showed the flashback when her mom went to her opening up the store and she wasn't too excited. Why
Hmm.
would you take Garcelle
Hmm.
down there when I remember when they did that opening? She really didn't want to have anything to do with anybody. I understand Sutton was
Mhm.
she's kind of intimidated by her mother, but you're
Mhm.
taking care of your mother.
Mhm.
And you said you were going down there to have a very important discussion with your mother. Why
Mhm.
are you bringing people with you?
Because Sutton doesn't know how to speak to her mother, and she takes the harsh words that her mother says personal criticisms, and she just needs some sort of moral support to go
Well,
with
okay,
her.
okay, I can see that. The moral
Hmm.
support, but taking them down there thinking that's going to help her mend her relationship, I didn't think that was a good idea. This woman is 80 something years old and set in her ways. She
I I didn't think she was expecting them to like help her. I think she just needed like someone in her corner when she has this conversation with her mother. Not that they're actually going to be present. I don't think they're going to be present. Um, I I I I think she just needs them there that she knows mentally. Once I have this difficult conversation with my mother, because I know it's going to be difficult, I can go back to them and I can either talk it out or drink it out or sleep it out, something, but they'll be there and they're in my corner. Um Garcelle trying to talk to the mom. I know that's coming up on another episode. That's where I question it. Garcelle, why she brought Garcelle? Garcelle is her longest friend on this show. And I think the
Well,
one
that's
she could
true. I
trust the
can see,
most.
but she and Kyle not always. They're not always on the same playing field.
Hmm.
She said she wasn't going to kowtow to Kyle.
No.
I'm just trying to figure out why. And the fact that when Garcelle brought the scarf as a gift, Kyle never brings anything to anyone's house that I can remember. Um,
Hmm.
but in the way the mother acted, she goes, it was like, what is it, a scarf? I can
Hmm.
make it so it was so it made me feel very uncomfortable.
It did. But here's the thing, right? I could see why she brought Kyle. Garcelle lost her mother but had a good relationship with her mother. Kyle lost her mother, but did she have the best relationship with her mother? Her mother was very controlling and pimped out her children. Just saying that. So maybe she brought Kyle because Kyle mm, had a difficult relationship with a parent who is now deceased. Okay. So those two women, she said that's why she brought them because they both lost their mothers. Kyle is also like one of her longest friends on this show. And although they aren't in the best situation, I think she still trusts Kyle more than Erica or Dorit. And Bose is new. So those are the two that she took with her. She didn't want the whole posse there. She could take two. Those are the two she took. I agreed with her reasonings. Um, with regards to the scarf, Garcelle has manners. Um, what's her name? Reba does not.
Yep.
And it all comes down to manners. And as I feel she hides behind Southern gentility, but she just doesn't have any manners. And life has taught her to be that way, living with someone with mental issues who ultimately took their life, and she had to scratch to take care of the children that he left her alone with. And the way how she has linked on to Sutton's ex-husband is it goes to show that old way of thinking that the man provides and discounting Sutton and her achievements and what she did to build her husband up to the point where he's at and allowed him to provide for Sutton and her family plus her mother. And she refuses to acknowledge what Sutton did to contribute to that because of her own bitterness with her failed marriage.
Okay. So what do you think about the exchange between Dorit and PK?
You mean the 7-page email?
No, The
No.
one, I think the one where she texted him, told her he was at a friend's wedding. Have a nice day.
Oh yes, yes. Okay, so he was supposed to come back from England. She sent a text. He didn't respond. So the next day she said, "Really, PK, no response." And he said, "I'm at a wedding, Mazel Tov." Um, what like okay, so I know I missed the last episode, but they were in a therapy session and he got up and he screamed, "I
He
want a
wanted a divorce.
divorce."
That's why I want a
And
divorce. Yep.
so she thought that they were still on speaking terms after that.
Yep.
She's an idiot. And the talk that Erica gave to her and Kathy was backing up was overdue because she should have done something from when he met her at the restaurant episodes ago. And he
Yep.
came in with that attitude saying, "I'm getting an apartment and I'm getting a boy's pad and I'm buying furniture and I'm doing everything. It's about me, 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 me."
And the fact that they weren't going to talk every day, and I told
Right.
her then it was over.
Right. But you see, Erica and Kathy had to remind her about the 10-year law. And it's 6 months shy of that. So he's trying to get out of his responsibility to
Yep.
her and them cheering.
But he's still going to be responsible for the children, probably have to pay her spousal support. But when Erica was saying, but that was later down the road, on how she wished she would have did something, no, bitch, you didn't,
Yeah.
because you didn't think all of this was going to come out. But I wanted to talk about Boz and what's her boyfriend's name, Keely. That
Uh-huh.
reminded me of Angela and Michael, which, he wants a baby. She's 40, what? She's 47 years old. What egg
Mhm.
is she toting? You better get a surrogate.
But here's the thing, though. In the clips for the coming episode, they are so chummy, 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 but yet have never told each other "I love you."
Nope.
Interesting.
And when he
And
said he wanted to thank her for not pressuring him, that's telling me right there, this man has enjoyed the fruits of everything, but he ain't interested in marrying you.
but that's why she's smart enough to say, "I don't think we're on the same timeline."
Yep.
But I was also a little put out by that dinner. And it's so stupid. His shirt being open so low.
Okay. I don't know why he thinks he's so sexy. I have no idea. No idea at
It
all.
it came across different to me. And then when I matched that with what was coming out of his mouth, if he proposes to her, it's because he wants to be on the show. I don't think this man is into you.
Nope. He's just
Not
on
for
the show.
long term. Yeah, not for long term. And he's going to want children, and he's going to wait till your clock run out then to say, "Well, I need to be with somebody who could give me a kid."
So what about Kyle? I think it was Kyle and Mauricio next.
Hmm.
Uh,
Or at the gun
Okay,
range.
hold on. I was confused when she was in the confession. Well, no, the after show. I thought
Hmm.
Mo invited her out to the gun range, but she invited him out to the gun range.
Mm.
Because in the after show,
Well, she wants to get her time, and she knows she wants to get screen time. She knows that Mauricio is the draw, and he did her a favor. Okay.
I'm sorry, I think Mauricio, because
Uh-huh.
at one time I thought she wanted uh the separation, but I think it was
Mhm.
really Mauricio that wanted that separation. What do you think?
I think both of them wanted the separation, and here's why. He had a big old tattoo on his arm.
Did you
And
see that? When did
yeah,
he get that tattoo? After
who
he was
knows?
talking about Kyle getting a tattoo.
But he had another tattoo. That's a newer one. I like. I couldn't understand why he was bringing, like, yes, in Judaism you're not supposed to mar the body, and
That's right. And he's supposed
when
to be Jewish, right?
yes, and so when he was bringing it up to her, I thought it was like, interesting, because I swear I saw a tattoo on him like
No,
seasons
that the
ago.
one they showed at the gun range. That my
That looks
eyes caught
new.
that.
That looks new though. That looks like fresh ink. That's not like years old. That looks new.
See, that is new. I don't ever remember seeing that tattoo. And I was trying to go back and I was looking at pictures. I was going back, even with him. I don't ever remember seeing that tattoo. Not even on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, Deborah, she froze her eggs. Good. She froze her eggs. Okay. And
Good.
so she got the
So,
fibroids out. So she
okay,
could
so she can
technically
get a.
carry.
I think Bonds actually wants a surrogate. I don't think she wants to carry a baby.
You never know. She
And
might want to feel
Kendra
that
says that
again.
Doris Castle is falling. Her
Yep.
castle been falling. I think this is the second season where she's been in the same house. Because normally after the season, they always move into another house. But
Mm.
I don't think he's in that business anymore.
Well, they did let foreclosure proceedings start so that he could refinance the mortgage. So
With what money?
I don't know the money he's using to pay for his bachelor pad.
But he's okay. We're gonna have to get to this part
Mm-hmm.
because we got to get to Kathy Hilton's dinner.
Yes.
We really need to get to that dinner.
Oh my God, I love the theme. It was based on her recent trip to Capri. The
Yeah.
lemons were everything. Oh,
Okay, let me just ask you a question before
yeah.
we get there. When they
Uh-huh.
got to Augusta, right?
Uh-huh.
Why was Ivy? They took a private plane or
No, they took commercial.
commercial.
Mm-hmm.
So didn't Ivy fly with them, or did he fly ahead of them?
Avi was there already. He's her lead man. He brings in the dogs and the luggage.
Okay, so he flew ahead of them
Seems like
because he had the
yeah,
car waiting and everything.
he had
And Sutton's
oh
home is
oh.
gorgeous.
But 18 is their lucky number. Isn't that sorry, Snuggle Bunny put in what the tattoo means is 18.
Oh, wait a minute.
And didn't
Somebody's birthday is today. Hold on.
mhm.
God damn it. I wrote it down. Today's the 8th, right? Oh, somebody's
Yes.
mother's birthday is today. Hold on. I wrote it down. Um, Gwen's mom's birthday is today,
Happy birthday.
February 8th. Debbie's birthday is Monday. Gwen's mom's birthday is today. Happy birthday to your mom, Gwen. Forgot about that. I knew I wrote it down. Today's the 8th. I kept looking
Mhm.
at the date. I said I wrote something down about the 8th. And then
Mhm.
Julie's birthday, Julie BC Canada is today.
Oh,
Julie,
happy
yep,
birthday.
her birthday is today. So happy birthday. But
Mhm.
Sutton's home is gorgeous.
Mhm. Yep. Only
She goes,
what?
I wish it's
4,800 square feet.
4,000. What did she say?
4,800 square feet. I
It's
was
just
like,
400 square feet.
bitch.
I was like, okay. But the fact, okay, so I get why her mother was so worried about who's going to take care of this. Her mother had
Mhm.
been living there in the house on the property. I get it. So I guess her mother was trying to be friends with Christian
The
so that
mother, don't forget when her husband ended his existence, she was left with struggling trying to sort everything out, right?
uh-huh,
So Sutton's divorce, she's like, well, who's going to take care of us? Again, she didn't value Sutton. She didn't value
because
Sutton's
Sutton was just a
intelligence.
homemaker.
Right, but she didn't. But she sent that girl to school, and like Sutton learned in all those decades that she was married to Christian how to wheel and deal. She was a partner to that man, not just a domestic homemaker and raising children. She was there helping him with his business. And that's something that her mom did not give her credit for. So when the divorce was happening, she's like, well, who's going to take care of me? And that was a valid question for Reba based on her experience with marriage. But she didn't take into account the woman that she raised and the woman she became married to Christian, which tells me she didn't know her daughter. And I agree with Garcelle. Seeing Reba is seeing sudden. They are two peas in a pod, and that's why they can't get along because they're too much alike. But the difference is with Sutton. Sutton is more worldly,
Yep.
and more tolerant and open to new things.
Yep. And
And I
she's
think
more
her
sensitive.
mother let all of the anger and the pain from her marriage and
That's
what
what I was about
happened
to ask.
during
Because
her
you remember
marriage.
at that opening when Sutton was talking to her about her mother,
Mhm.
about her dad, she goes, "Oh well, he's dead." I was like, "Oh my god."
She's bitter and she hasn't resolved that. And she's a therapist, isn't she? Or was a therapist or
She
something like
was.
that?
Yep.
And yet she healed others. I don't know how, but she couldn't heal herself. And I wonder if she ever went to therapy to like unravel all of her feelings. I don't think so. I think she just sat in it and simmered.
But let me just ask you a question. When Reba said that that her grandson, what's his name, James was weird, and Garcelle goes, "Oh, I have a weird one too." That woman came back and said, "Yeah, I know, I've seen him."
Oh my God.
Which
But
son was she talking about?
I think Garcelle was just trying to keep the conversation going,
No,
but then
when
she
Reba
admitted,
told Garcelle, "I know, I've seen him." Which one
no,
of Garcelle's son was she calling weird? Her
she was just
oldest?
being rude. She was
Oh,
just being rude. And Garcelle was trying to move along the conversation, but that was rude. Because this is the first time you're meeting Garcelle. You don't know none of her kids.
I thought she was talking about Oliver myself, the oldest one.
Mm-mm. To me, it would be Jax, the one that's doing the modeling. He is the
Okay.
weird one. Yeah, he's a mama's boy. I like him, and he's got a cute little girlfriend.
Oh my God. So I like that. And then, so, okay, now we can, I think we've covered everything. So
Hmm.
now we can get to Kathy Hilton's dinner. And you were
Hmm.
talking about her recent trip to Capri.
Yes, lovely, lovely. Because remember, she spoke with Kyle while they were away. Like she
Yep.
thought she had lost her phone or something.
Well,
Um,
she had lost her phone and Kyle called her on Rick's phone.
I think they always call her on Rick's phone because he's the only person that actually knows where his phone is. But Kathy's not going to lose her fan though. Like she know where that shit is all the time, but she loses her phone. Good on
Yep.
her.
Yep. Because I
Um,
remember Kyle say, call Rick Hilton. Because she said,
mhm,
oh, she goes, she says, because Kathy lost her phone. She
mhm.
goes, call Rick Hilton.
Yeah.
Um, but when Kathy said that she was part Chinese, 3000 BC, everybody just,
It didn't make sense because here's why. Because she said, "Oh, somebody did my ancestry and something
yep.
like that," and then Erica said, "Oh, did you do 23andMe or Ancestry?"
She
And she
said
goes,
no.
"No, a woman told me in Italy
Yep.
and said that I'm somebody from 20 BC or whatever," and I'm just like,
I
"So they
think
just
she was
told
talking to
you?"
one of them street vendors.
I mean, I could have told you that you were a descendant of Genghis Khan, and it'd be the same thing. It doesn't make any sense. There's no genetics. There's no science. There's just hearsay. Kathy, get it together.
Yep. So let me say something, Kendra. Oh, I stuttered. Kendra, when Garcelle first came on the show, right? I really wasn't too impressed with her. But when she found that footing and she started
Mhm.
showing herself and not taking and not shutting her mouth or biting her tongue, I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, girl, that's what I needed you to bring. Don't let these people talk to you any kind of way. Show them who you are. And that's when she said, she and Denise, both said that they were still working actresses, and that
Mhm.
shut up Lisa Rinna. That shit
Yep.
was funny.
And what we didn't know was that she was negotiating with Comcast Universal on a production deal for her
Yep,
production company.
yep,
So she had to toe the line that first season.
yep. So
She
I
did
didn't
in her.
realize that, but because that first season, I was so, and you know,
Mhm.
Debbie, I was so disappointed. I said,
Mhm.
"Come on, Garcelle, you got to do better than this."
No, but listen.
I'm listening.
Garcelle, Denise, and Lisa all came up in Hollywood together. Same era, all
Yep,
going on auditions together for the same roles and all of that. You put the three of them together to audition for the same thing. The way how Lisa and Denise are going to go in there and audition is completely different from
different from how
how
Garcelle.
Garcelle is going to go in there and audition for the same role. And
Yep,
she has been doing that for 3 decades. So it's going to be muscle memory for her how she interacts with these same women.
I wanted Sharice to join the
Mhm.
cast. Will Smith's ex-wife. Remember, she was on that one season with Garcelle.
And she was not good. She was not good
I
because
think
she
she was
took the
trying to be on her best behavior. I
no,
really wanted
she
her
took
on
her
there.
first opportunity to go against Garcelle. I wanted her until she came on as a friend of that season,
Yep,
and that was the season that Erica attacked um Jax,
yep.
and I was just like,
Uh-uh.
go away, go away, because you didn't back up your girlfriend. You know who did? Sutton.
Sutton. Yep. And I think that's when Garcelle she came out that shell. You went after
Hmm.
my child. I'm coming for you.
Well, actually, it was before that
It was before then.
because
You're right. I was just thinking, no, it was before then.
when she came at Dorito and said, "Fuck you," I
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
because when Dorit said that she had attacked, and that's when Garcelle said, "You never tell a black woman." I was like, "Tell her, Garcelle. Tell
and
her, Garcelle."
the
No. She said
conversation
she was
she had,
aggressive. That's what she said.
yes,
She was
and the
aggressive.
conversation she had with Erica, no, with Kyle regarding not paying the charity and putting it out there, and she had to go and sit down at a cafe and explain to her what it's like being black in
Yep,
Beverly
and you
Hills.
put that out there
Yep.
like she did that, and she never got her check. Girl, sit your ass down. Sit your $2 ass down somewhere, ho. That's what I would have told her. But then they would have fired me, or they probably would have cut that scene because I was just take your $2 ass and sit down somewhere, ho. But she goes, I
Mm-mm.
have a business manager. I was like, oh shit, here
But
we
here's
go.
the thing, though. I think that incident with Kyle and Dorit was what paved the way for her to get that production deal.
Yep.
It
Mm.
paved the way for that because they had to make up for her with what those two women with their white privilege did to her. And so I think she negotiated off of that because it could have impacted her reputation because she was
Yeah, they could
still
have said
a
she was difficult to
working
work with.
actress.
Yep.
Yep.
She's difficult to. Yeah, I never thought of it like that. Yep,
Hmm.
you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're
So
right.
if they come out and do a multi-million-dollar production deal with her, that's showing that a major player in Hollywood says that that's just TV.
Yep.
We are signing the deal with her because she is good to work with. They
Yep.
had to
You're
make
right.
up for what they did. Hmm.
Yep. Yep. You're right. But her coming up there, I'm scared. When Dorito said, "Well, Garcelle, you were really aggressive, girl." The look on Garcelle's face, I said, "Oh, you never tell that to a black woman. What the
Mm.
fuck is wrong with you?" Like, damn, aggressive. Why? So I just laugh about that because my attitude, I've seen some people go off at work and don't they dare ever tell me that I'm aggressive. Now Friday I was aggressive, okay?
Mhm.
And I'm gonna say that because they pissed me off. I shut that laptop, shut off that phone, and said fuck it. But that
Mhm.
was it. So but when Boz was talking to Kathy, and you're
Mhm.
gonna tell Kathy that her sister is cold. I'm like, why are you talking to this woman's sister about her sister?
Wait, hold up. I thought that that part was very interesting because remember when Garcelle first came on here and she told Kyle, "You were not welcoming to me."
Welcoming, yep,
And Boz is saying the
the
same
same
thing,
thing.
and Kathy confirmed it
Yep.
by
She
him
said her
behind
sister
and
doesn't
jumping
really like to
around.
be badgered or something. But
Hmm.
I'm just like, but the only reason Kyle went to see Boz when she came out the hospital was to
Hmm.
give her her side of the story about what was going on between her and Dorito. You know that.
No, I think the only reason why Kyle went over there was because production told her is get your ass up out of bed and go over there and welcome the new girl.
But she only talked about Dorit.
That's because Boz was leading that conversation. She
Okay.
didn't want to talk about Dorit because that's why she didn't show the text to Boz.
That's why Boz was upset because she showed it to other people, but not to her.
Correct. And Boz feels it's because when she came in, the only person who gave her the time of day was Dorito because Dorito ran out of people to talk to. So tag your it, Boz.
Yep, I think they are jealous about, well, and I'm saying Erica, because
Mhm.
Erica was in a higher standard at first than what Garcelle was at. Erica
Mhm.
is looking and salivating about Jennifer Tilly's shit. Then when she went and saw that beach house, you saw the envy all over her face.
But wait, Kathy Hilton, when she was inviting she's asking Boz, are those puka shells or
Yep,
pearls on your
the
neck? And
pearl.
Boz
Yep.
says, no, girl,
No,
they're
they're diamond.
diamonds. And Kathy was like, oh.
Oh, yep. Yes, she did. Yeah, but what about Kathy calling PK PJ, girl?
Child, I thought it was epic.
Everybody said
Epic.
PK. And when she talked about, I think he was, but Dorit was sitting there, and she goes, she was like, well, I was always defending him and hiding things. She goes, but he is a good father, right? Dorit says,
I thought
nope.
she was genuinely taken aback when Dorit said no.
Yep.
I think that was an actual, like, real reaction.
No, Boz lost her house in the
Mhm.
fires. Garcelle didn't lose her beach house. I don't
No,
think
yeah,
Garcelle lost.
Boz had a house down in Malibu,
Yep.
so it burned to the ground. But she still has her main residence in
Yeah, but I was
Hancock
talking
Park.
about her house in Malibu. But
Yeah,
but I don't think Garcelle lost hers.
Garcelle
No.
still has hers
Yep.
because it wasn't in the posh part where where Boz was.
But do we think that Kathy just called him? Because you remember when she was talking to Dorita a couple of episodes ago, she
Mhm.
called him PK, and
Yeah,
then
but
this time she calls him PJ.
she does a lot of things for effect, and I feel like she tries to portray herself as like airhead, but she's not. She's very calculating. She's just like her daughters,
Yeah, but
you
then she
know.
says, so when Dorit
Mhm.
was in the confessional, she said
Mhm.
that he'll be gone. She said that PK be gone for weeks and weeks, and she would
Mhm.
always act like he had tried to call. But then on the after show, she
Mhm.
said that wasn't true. She said it in the heat of the moment. He's really a
Mhm.
great hands-on father. So which is it, Dorit?
She must be negotiating a settlement now.
But when she
She
said,
painted the bad picture on the season, so now she has to make up for it in the after
yeah,
show.
because she changed it on
Mhm.
the after show. But when Kathy said that she thought that PK was 56 when she met him, girl, how many seasons ago was that?
Listen, Boz said that's the best shade I have ever seen laid down. And it was. It was. And Erica's like, that's why my eyes are fluttering. Oh my God.
She said, I've known him for a long time. I thought he was 56. when I met him.
But listen, in the flashbacks at the beginning of the episode, bitch, PJ looked 56. PJ looked 56. Oh my God.
You're right, Snuggle Bunny. I do believe that that Kathy said all that stuff last year, whatever season that was. I do believe it. That's why Kyle was so upset at the reunion, because she knew it was true too. I did. I had to laugh. She said, my girl said, I've known him for a long time. Now, how long? 5 years, 6 years, 7 years? So Doree's been on the show for what, 10 years? No. How many seasons?
I think, hold on. I don't know.
It
I don't
hasn't
think
been
she's
10
made it.
seasons. It hasn't been 10 seasons
No,
with
it's like
Doree.
7, right?
7. Okay. Uh, so I was cracking up when she said, I thought he was 56. I said, shit.
Let me
Kathy
see.
is cold. But then when
Um,
Doreen started talking about that 7-page email, girl,
Yes, Deborah
I'm not
Bell.
reading
Thank you.
7 pages. I'm fucking sorry. I may read the first 3 lines, skip through shit, something that hits my eyes. Anybody can tell you. You send me an email, you better make it short and to the point, because I'm not reading all that shit. That'll be an
Mhm.
email, a text message, a DM. Don't send me all that shit, because I'm going to
Send
skim.
it, but we just gonna hit forward and say, Mr. Lawyer or Miss Lawyer, please, and she better go get Gloria Allred. Can you go and decipher this and respond in kind, thank you, and send the bill to my husband.
But she said in that he told her that he said something about custody and the
Mhm.
fact that within the next couple of months he wanted her to start paying the mortgage and all the bills
Mhm.
associated with that house.
Yep. And to me, that was illegal because the judge is going to make you pay temporary support
Yep.
and child
First,
support.
first of all, I would never put that shit out there. I would have sent that 7-page email to a fucking attorney. I wouldn't have even read it. As soon as my eyes hit that, I would have been, I'm sending you this. I need to retain you. Go through this. I would not be dealing with, it's like Kyle and Mauricio, okay? Kyle saying they're friends, this, and the other. Mauricio don't want to be with you no more. Point blank, period.
Mhm.
You don't want to be with him. There is no such thing as a friendly fucking divorce. Mauricio's already brought up about selling the house.
Yeah,
There's no friendly
Kendra.
divorce.
Doris started in season 7 in 2016, and so this is her seventh season, and
Okay.
yeah, so she's been there a while.
Okay. So her and PK were married for 2 years before then. Because I remember Lisa Vanderpump was saying something, but she had been to their wedding a couple of years ago. But
Hmm.
I remember when Dorit first started, she was trying to be so close to Lisa
Hmm.
Vanderpump because Lisa and PK were friends. And
Hmm.
Lisa liked her, but not like that.
No, Lisa liked PK, not
Yep.
her,
Yep. She liked PK.
because PK and her went way back with the
Way back.
clubs. Hmm.
Yep. And I remember when her brother died, uh, PK was the one that went, he called and checked on her, and Dorit only did it for the cameras. And Lisa
Hmm.
Vanderpump brought that up.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
So they're telling her, when they asked her, do you think that PK still wants to be married with you? Girl, after that 7-page email, fuck no. When he told you that in that mediator's office
Hmm.
or that counseling, oh no, they were at the mediator.
At the
Or the,
lunch,
yeah,
at the lunch where he was saying, "I'm going off and I'm living my own
yeah.
life."
You should have known then. He
Yep.
wasn't. He wanted a divorce. It shouldn't have to take him to shout in a counseling session or a mediate,
Hmm.
whatever it was. That now you see why I want a divorce. Come on, Dorit. You're not that fucking dumb. You're not even blonde. Come on now. And Erica said, "Well, I wish if Erica, you didn't know your world was about to blow the fuck up." So no, you weren't going to do shit because you hadn't been married to Tom that fucking long.
Yes, she was. She had 20
Oh
plus
yeah, 20 years.
years.
That's right.
Yeah.
Think
The
about.
thing is that she couldn't leave. I think he was holding something over her head why she couldn't leave.
Yeah. So I'm just waiting to see how long do you think it's going to take her to wake up and smell the fucking coffee. And actually, even Sutton told her on that boat, you need an attorney.
Mm-hmm.
You need to get. Sutton even told her that. She goes, if you need, and I do believe that Sutton will be there for her, but she need an attorney. Now, I don't know if she can afford one of these Hollywood attorneys, whatever, but she needs to get a fucking attorney.
She needs to get a shark
Yep.
and she needs to make a deal with the shark. You need to win this for me because and make it so that PJ pay your legal fees because I
But
have
what
no
is
money to pay
PK?
you.
Oh, okay. What is he going to use? Some money from Boy George? PK ain't got no damn money.
Whatever he's scratching together to find that apartment, that bachelor pad that he's living in, and buying all of the new furniture for it, it would have to go to be paying
I
my
think that's
legal fee.
Boy George's apartment that he has there that PK is living in.
Child, a mess.
Because when
A
PK's
mess.
in London, he's always with Boy George. That tells me he's staying at Boy George's home.
Well, that's his only friend.
Huh?
That's his only friend.
Well, he was his manager or whatever it was. So,
Mm-mm-mm.
but that's telling me where is he getting his money from? Because you know they've had all kind of lawsuits. Where is
Mm-hmm.
he getting his money from?
Got like credit cards, I guess.
And then
Maybe,
when
maybe that's
so
part of it.
when and they showed that flashback when PK had got that DWI or that DUI and
Uh
some
huh.
uh
And Garcelle asked about
yep,
it.
and she goes, it was allegedly. She goes, allegedly.
And then they showed the front page of,
Yeah.
of the Los Angeles newspaper.
I remember us talking about it. I said when Cat Williams got pulled over, they didn't drive his ass home. They took him to jail.
Deborah Bess, you have said a very truthful thing there. But Christian Strack is a totally different tax bracket. I'm gonna talk about these tax brackets again.
Yep.
Christian Strack is a totally different tax
Totally different
bracket
tax
to
bracket.
PJ.
Right.
Totally
Okay.
different. And Sutton is giving both Kyle and Dorit.
And that's for the rest of her life.
Mm-hmm.
And she got the home in Augusta. And her shop must be
Mm-hmm.
doing really well because she hasn't closed up
Oh,
shop.
I gotta look at that because I heard that her shop transitioned to online only. Hold on. Is Sutton Strike.
Oh, yeah, because they haven't shown any scenes this season with everybody coming to the salon.
Open.
But Sutton
Let's
don't care.
see.
She has money. And you better stop calling that man PJ. His name is PK.
It is so appropriate though.
Yeah, but it was funny. Captain said PK,
Mhm.
PJ, PK, whatever. I said, oh, shit. She just don't care.
So it was temporarily closed for the month of August. I don't know. I think her store might be online only now. Because her financial advisor would probably tell her, shut that shit down.
You think?
If it's dragging too much money out of the accounts, the financial advisor will tell her that.
Okay.
May
Okay. But
rumors
you
get
know what?
shut
I have to
down.
say, Sutton has been looking pretty good in her confessionals lately.
Mm-hmm.
She's got an oddly shaped body, but she's been
Yeah,
looking pretty good in her confessionals.
yeah. She's look. She buys very expensive clothes, and she has a very straight torso, and she's flat chested.
Yep.
and she's got a flat ass and no hips whatsoever, and then two toothpicks for legs. She is very, very abzaki, as my mother would say. But a good stylist can make that look good. She looks really nice in shift dresses.
Yes, she does.
Looks wonderful. And her long maxi dresses, she looks adorable. Anything that covers up all of that straightness, she looks wonderful in. Did y'all see her body in the previews? Ozempic is good. Whose body? Wait, just call that loser by his name, Paul. I need a best friend like Sutton too. I do. And like Garcelle. They shop at Saks.
Damn. Ooh, I'm done for it. I'm done for it. But this is crazy. Ah. Whew. Okay.
Okay, so there's changes coming in her business. She said that on Jeff's podcast. It was closed for the month of August. Someone saw a for lease sign in the window. But she says she's expanded, but she doesn't need the storefront anymore, which means that she is putting everything online. She said a lot of the inventory has been put on a pallet and is being shipped to Houston. So I guess that's where she'll do the distribution from for her online store, which is cheaper than the rent she was probably paying in West Hollywood. I wonder if it was part of her business plan to do the storefront, promote it on the show, and after a few years, shut it down and go online from there. That would be a smart thing to do. Oh. And then once she changes the part, she probably had to give a cut to Real Housewives once it was on the show. But if she totally changes the whole dynamic of the business, that severs the original agreement. But you've got all of the advertising, and oh my God, it's brilliant. I need her as a best friend. I need a career change.
Why are you screaming?
Because I'm realizing I'm poverty and destitute, and I need a different tax bracket. I need a different tax bracket. But that's actually genius if she's done that.
Okay, I wanted
I
to
love
ask
it.
Drea, have you seen the interviews that Chopper has been doing about Diddy? Have you seen those interviews?
Who's Chopper?
Chopper, he's out of Louisiana.
Mm.
Yep, that's what I wanted to ask you. Chopper has been talking his ass off. I think I'm going to post some excerpts of that. But anyway, anything else, darling?
Mm-mm. That's it.
Oh, shit. Everybody wants to be Sutton's friend.
That's right. Have you seen her diamond stud earrings? I'm
Yes,
waiting
I
for one
saw
of them
them.
to fall out of her ears.
Drea said yes.
Making the band?
Yes, but Chopper girl, Chopper's been
Yes,
doing
mother.
one-on-one interviews with it. They're called the Underground something. He has been putting it all out there. And then Justin's P. Diddy's son called him on the phone talking shit to him. He said, Lil N, he goes, boy, he goes, I'm 6'7". You don't want none of this. Okay, so you post, yeah, so I posted day 26 interview, but Chopper is doing interviews on his own as well. He went off on P. Diddy's son and told him, he goes in, I'm 6'7". He said, little boy, I would crush you. Yep, Chopper spilling everything. He talked about how he walked into the studio and saw Diddy and another high-ranking music person in the game doing shit. He says, if you're gay, man, you're gay. I was like, God, Chopper putting it all out there, Debbie.
Mm-mm-mm.
Chopper is putting it all out there, and I'm loving every bit of it.
Mm-mm-mm.
Every single bit of it. I'm loving it. You hear me? Yep. Baby, you hear me? Yep, that's that New Orleans song. Chopper ain't playing, girl.
Oh my.
As a matter of fact, do I have some excerpts from Chopper?
Ooh.
Hold on. Because what I did was I was going through and I thought I sent some to myself, and it's on my OneDrive, so I can actually put it in. I'm actually working on a video with that, with different excerpts from Chopper's interviews, and I sent it to myself. So I'm gonna be putting that out. But I did want to show you guys something. And Debbie, yes. So
Mm.
you do know that was a man that was killed on the ground, right? Oh,
From what?
oh, from that Philly plane crash. Okay, I wanted to
Yeah.
show you guys this video, and then I'm gonna get the hell out of here. But this is the video from Walmart. I mean, not Walmart, from McDonald's. Lord have mercy. Y'all ready? Let's look at this ass whipping at McDonald's, okay? Let's just check this ass whipping out at McDonald's. Here we go.
Madness at McDonald's, a brawl over burgers,
This what the
goes
video
viral
is?
on
Yeah.
social media. This video shows the moment a customer is accused of jumping through the window and attacking a worker. The fight happened at a restaurant on Mendenhall.
And tonight, Memphis police are still looking for the suspects involved. Let's go to Fox 13 Sierra Jordan live at that McDonald's in Hickory Hill with a look at the video, Sierra. And you also heard from the victim. What led up to this?
Well, Daryl, a customer made an order and she was not loving it. Now, this all started at this drive-through window here at McDonald's on South Mendenhall Road. And this is not the first time this customer became aggressive with a restaurant employee.
I feel like she should be in jail, automatic, like fast, ASAP.
It happened again. A woman believed to be Caitlin Brantley was seen on camera at McDonald's on South Mendenhall fighting with the manager. Fox 13 reported Brantley was one of the 4 people charged with aggravated assault after brutally attacking a Cheddar's employee back in 2023. Fox 13 went digging and found Brantley's Facebook. She's made several posts regarding the incident.
It's embarrassing, and everywhere I go, people come up to me and say, "Is you the boy that got jumped at Cheddar's?"
Police say a woman drove up to the McDonald's drive-thru window, explaining to the manager that her order was wrong. Investigators say the manager tried to give the customer a new order, but the woman became irate and started cursing at the manager. The manager then refused to give the customer the order. That is when things got out of control. Police say the customer opened and climbed through the drive-thru window and started fighting the manager. You see the woman in the jeans jacket is the McDonald's manager, and the woman in the black with the pink boots believed to be Brantley. Police say the manager began defending herself by hitting the suspect with the coffee pot, not once or twice, but 9 times.
Oh no!
The customer began throwing items, then left McDonald's by exiting through the drive-thru window.
And I hope that probably knock some sense into her.
Letitia Ford is the mother of the former Cheddar's employee who was attacked by Brantley. Ford told Fox 13 investigators say there is a possibility Brantley's bond will be revoked and reduced to probation. Ford says the suspect needs to be put behind bars and be held accountable for hurting restaurant employees.
You attacking people for no reason. Probation for what? And she's still committing crimes, and I'm still going to court for what she done to my son. And I want the people at McDonald's to get justice for what she did to them, just as well as I want justice for my son.
Wow.
Now, Memphis police say no arrests have been made. We did reach out to McDonald's
But they
corporate
know who
office,
she
but we are still
is.
waiting to hear back.
They know who she is. So wait a minute. Let me stop. So when I heard about this, okay, it took me back to so we had been out partying in Houston, right? We had went to this club on Montrose partying. So of course I've had a little bit too much to drink. So I said, hey, pull into not McDonald's, Wendy's. I need some coffee. So we pulled in. I ordered, she goes, well, I said, well, could you make some? I said, how long has the coffee been on? She goes, oh, well, I said, well, no, I need some fresh coffee. And at the time, Wendy's was open 24 hours. So she got an attitude about making a coffee. She goes, it's going to be about 5 cents. I said, okay. There was nobody in line behind me. When I wasn't driving, a friend of mine was driving. So I said, if you need us to pull over, but I wanted coffee. And it was the closest thing there. So, she gives me the coffee, but she didn't put the lid on all the way. So, of course, the coffee was scalding. Girl, when that coffee hit my hand, I took that coffee and threw at the bitch. And then I'm trying to climb over the driver's seat to get
Oh
to her.
my
There was two black
God.
guys, and they were like, whip her ass, because she does that shit. They weren't even trying to help her. I grabbed her by her hair out that window. George pulled off. I said, I'm coming back. I'm going to tear this bitch's ass up. When I saw that, I'm like, I never thought about climbing all the way. Because she was hanging out the window. I just grabbed her by her fucking hair. The fuck you going to give me this coffee for and you didn't close the lid? That shit. I was serious. I was like, oh my God. I was bad. I'm telling y'all, I have changed my ways. I was so bad. I've changed my ways. I'm good now.
Okay. Mhm.
I would get, and then of course I said, "Don't tell my mom anything." That didn't work. As soon as they dropped me off, the next day, a couple of days later, my mom actually worked with a couple of them, and they said, "Your daughter." She called me from work. She goes, please tell me you didn't do this shit. I said, do what? And she told me, I was like, huh? I gotta work with these people. I said, after all, I am my mother's daughter. And that's exactly what I said. I said, I am my mother's daughter.
You need to stay out of
Snuggle,
McDonald's.
I have changed. I'm serious. My temperament, y'all have to ask Nathan the next time. He'll tell you my temper is a whole lot better. All that fussing back and forth. I've never done fussing. I will grab you, and I'm only going to be one bitch. We in person will be one bitch. You might get it out, but I've gotten older now. I have to be good. Anyway, when I saw that, I said, "Oh my God, Heidi!" I said, this is too much right now. But yeah, it reminded me when I grabbed that woman through that window and I threw that coffee right at her. And it was two black guys that was working with her. And they said, whip her ass. I grabbed her. She leaned just far enough because I was climbing over him. And she came out there. I went, boop, grabbed her. And then she was like, yeah. They were like, whip her ass. George said, let her go, let her go. I did. I did. I'm good now. Yep. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. See, Debbie, I've changed.
If you say so.
You know what? He was so scared that they had his license plate. I said, that woman is shocked. He goes, girl, if I get a call by the police, I said, fuck, turn me in. They'll see it. And I forgot to say he works with the Boy Scouts. He was the director for the Boy Scouts of America. Anyway, I gotta go. He retired now. But yep, I damn sure did. He was scared. He says, girl, I don't know if they had cameras. This was like, let me tell y'all when this was. This was like 2000, 2001. It was right after I moved back to Houston. It was like 2000. It was 2001. 2001. So I don't know the cameras and stuff then, but he was scared that they got his license plate. I was like, okay, well, turn me in then. Shit, I didn't care. I said, if they want to come, Matsy says, hey, everyone, I'm currently suffering from a virus that is going around in the UK from my understanding. I currently cannot speak. When I try to speak, my throat hurts. Oh, Matsy. Oh. Anyway.
That's the best Matsy.
Huh?
That's the best Matsy.
Be quiet, Debbie. You so
Get better soon.
Yeah, look, get better soon. Anyway, that was an Alaskan. Oh my God, that was a plane crash in Alaska. What the fuck?
Okay, so it comes in sixes now.
10 people. Oh my God. Hold on. What the fuck is going on? This is just, oh, stop. It says 30, it just popped up and I was looking. Okay, here we go.
Now, recovery efforts are still underway, with the priority being victim recovery. Then we will recover the wreckage.
Tonight, NTSB Chair Jennifer Hominy in Alaska investigating the Bering Air Flight 445 plane crash that left all 9 passengers and the sole pilot dead. But there are challenges.
We do have a short window where we have weather, bad weather coming in, some snow. This is on an ice flow, which is moving about 5 miles a day.
The Cessna Grand Caravan took off Thursday afternoon from Unalakleet heading northwest to Nome.
Bering Air 445, check your altitude immediately.
Just 12 miles offshore, the plane vanished amid freezing temperatures and snow. According to the Nome Fire Department, the pilot told air traffic controllers he intended to enter a holding pattern while waiting for the runway to be cleared. Co-workers Rhobh Baumgartner and Cameron Hartvigsen were among those on board on a trip to service critical infrastructure. Their organization writing that they made a lasting impact on rural communities across our state. This is the third major aviation disaster in a little over a week. In Washington, 67 were killed when an American Eagle jet and an Army Black Hawk helicopter collided. Days later in Philadelphia, a medevac jet crashed, killing 7. In Alaska, loved ones now waiting for answers in yet another heartbreaking aviation tragedy. Dana Griffin, NBC News.
Thanks for watching.
Damn.
Stay updated about.
Damn. I think it's a different one, baby. Hi, Laney Lane. Hi, Graciela. How are you? Nice to see you. Oh, my God. Another plane crash. Debbie, I don't want to fly. And my grandson is getting ready to fly back from Guam.
Did you see that that video that was on Instagram? I think the flight was going into LA and one of the engines stopped. And the pilot was telling them in his over 30 years of flying, this is the first time that this has happened, but you know, they've got the other engine, and he was saying it while he was landing the plane.
Oh my!
Because like the video starts with like them, like the plane is like shaking, and then you hear boom boom, like these huge explosions, and that's one of the engines like going out. It's exploding.
Oh, I thought that was an old video. That's new.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's new. because it's the first time I've seen it on my timeline, and I was just like, wow. But kudos to the pilot for, keeping everybody calm, letting everybody know what's going on, and landing that bitch safely on the ground. Kudos, like people was actually clapping, thank God. Mind you, that's something that happens on all Caribbean flights once we land. But it was nice to see see the collapse on a domestic flight.
Okay,
you
so
saw it too, Snuggle Bunny?
Okay, so yeah, I'm not flying right now, Lainey. Look, my flight is still scheduled for March 2nd. I wanted to show you guys. So this is the medical one. And they're actually talking about the victims too. So let me just show you.
We are learning more about the victims of that tragic medical jet crash in Northeast Philadelphia Friday night. 7 people were killed and a 9-year-old boy was badly burned.
There's a GoFundMe for
Action
him.
reporter Leland Pinder is live in Northeast Philadelphia with the new information for us. Leland.
Yeah, Rick, take a look at this memorial behind me. It is growing by a lot with pictures and candles and flowers. There was a vigil here earlier, folks coming out to remember those who died in the jet crash and really everyone who's been affected. Dozens gathered for a vigil at Cotman Bustleton in Northeast Philadelphia Wednesday night. They honored the memories of the victims of the medical jet crash in Philadelphia on Friday.
That's why we wanted to be out here, to come together as community so that we could all be together to heal and to pray for the victims.
All 6 on board the jet were killed. The pilot, co-pilot, a medic, doctor, a mother and daughter. Valentina Guzman Murillo from Mexico, who we're seeing for the first time, had been receiving life-saving care at Shriners Hospital, Philadelphia. Also killed was 37-year-old Stephen Druitt, now identified by authorities as the man found dead in his car. Yeah. According to Druitt's family, his girlfriend and 9-year-old son Ramses Vasquez were also in the car. The boy's mother tells Action News he has burns to 90% of his body.
It's surreal, it's
so that's the young
reality.
boy that
dying inside.
That covered that told it that got his sister down, and he covered up his sister. So, and that's the one that had the metal in his head.
Scared, I'm hurt, but I got the support of my family and friends.
Jamie Vasquez Viana says she's taking it day by day and trying to be strong for her son as he.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I hit the wrong thing. Hold on. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to do something else and I hit the wrong damn button. Okay, here we go. Let me go back. I'm sorry. That was on me.
Receives care out of state. She describes him as fearless and brave.
We just hoping for the best, and we are leaning on prayer. We just it's heartbreaking just going through it.
Back home in Philadelphia, an entire community is praying for the 9-year-old and all those affected by this tragedy.
We're with you, we support you, and we love you.
And Vasquez Viano says her son's receiving care in Boston, and they do have a long journey ahead. The organizers of the vigil tonight say another is scheduled for Sunday, another opportunity for this community to come together. Live here in Northeast Philadelphia, Leland Pinder, Channel 6, Action News. Rick.
Leland, thank you for that report.
Oh my God, wait a minute. Leland, thank you for that report. So I wasn't expecting that. I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting that. Did you guys hear that Saginaw County has offered to settle with Sonia Massey's family? They offered them $10 million. $10 million.
That's it? I guess that's all they have in their budget. But wow.
$10 million. I was like, damn. Oh my goodness. But then there's so they actually put the little boy. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna show you guys since we're talking about it. They actually put the little boy on he's on the news. So hold on.
Struggling to return to normalcy following that deadly plane crash in northeast Philadelphia. Today, investigators released the name of the 7th person killed along Cotman Avenue just 5 days ago. Philadelphia police say 37-year-old Stephen Druitt is the person who was killed inside of a car.
They said he was
Meanwhile,
42.
a 9-year-old boy who was a passenger in a car at the time of the crash is still critical tonight, being treated for burns all the way up in Boston. Kelly, how is he doing tonight?
Sheba, that's right. He's in Boston with his mother, 9-year-old Ramses. He is sedated and getting treatment according to his family, and they say 90% of his body was burned. They say he is a very brave little boy.
Now, they're saying 90. Didn't the other news say 80%?
No, I thought it was 98%.
Oh, 98. Snuggle, I don't know if that's the man, but I did see a man on fire. I did see that too. But I don't know if that was the man. Because at first they said he was 42. He had 2 kids. Now they're saying he's 37.
And they know he's fighting to get better.
Why? But only God knows.
Jahaira Morales says she was the first phone call from her best friend Friday evening as she was standing near Cotman Avenue moments after a Learjet medical transport plane crashed. Her friend was safe, but saw something horrific.
She just told me there was a boy, a little boy on fire. She was going to, save him, but her
Okay, there you go. It was a little boy, she said, was on fire.
husband told her no because,
Well, this
it
is
was
a different
flame.
little boy then. Because the other little boy had the metal sticking out of his head in the back seat of his dad's car. Oh, shit.
So
It's
this
everywhere,
woman,
smoke everywhere.
I'm sorry, what?
this woman here who's talking was not on the scene. She's telling us what somebody called her and told her.
Yes, what her best friend said.
And he was scared.
Neither of them knew it at the time, but that little boy turned out to be 9-year-old Ramses, Jahaira's nephew, her brother's stepson, who managed to escape a car that caught fire after the crash. As Ramses was rushed to the hospital, the family says he somehow found the strength to give his mom's name, number, and address.
That's a different little boy.
So brave, like knowing he was walking out of that fire. How you get to manage the pain and just remember a phone number in this situation.
He was in shock.
It's something amazing.
Ramses' family says he was taken to St. Christopher's Hospital for Children and then flown by helicopter to Boston, where they say he's in critical condition and sedated.
His body is burned 90%. We feel bad because us as family stay together, and we cannot be there because the distance.
The family says Ramses loves bikes, football, playing outside with his 2 siblings and cousins. As his stepfather prepares to make the drive to Boston to be with him this weekend, they're asking for all the prayers for their smart and strong little boy.
He's gonna need a lot of attention, a lot of
oh my God,
surgeries, but I know he's gonna be
a little
okay.
boy.
He's gonna get up.
It wasn't a
and
man.
He's gonna be with us soon.
He's gonna push through, and no matter what. He got a lot of people surround him that love him.
I hope all y'all got y'all papers.
Now the family
together.
says, unfortunately,
I hope all of them got their papers together.
All right, Debbie. Jesus Christ. That's a little boy. It wasn't a man. So the other little boy had the metal that was sticking out of his head. Jesus Christ.
That
So
man
this
was walking not in his car. Oh.
Yep, so this is the other little boy that had the metal that was in the back seat of the car. So it wasn't a man, it was a little boy. Yep, it was a little boy. So I did see that. I thought it, oh my God.
Leaving Dunkin' Donuts, we're turning to Cotman Avenue, and you just hear a loud bang, and then a ball of fire, and black smoke. So I tell the kids, get down. It sounded like a missile was firing bullets, metal at my car, everyone else's car. You see a car on fire, a man walking on fire.
See, he said a man walking on fire. That was a little boy. So this is the little boy's dad that was in a car. The dad, the mom, the sister, and the brother.
It was just crazy. And then in the midst of backing up, I hear my son, Andre, and I turn around, he has metal out the side of his head. So trying not to be reactive, get out, get the kids out, take the metal. As I move him, the metal fell out and there was just blood gushing. So I had a pair of socks, put it on his head. There was another guy gave me a shirt to put on his head, flagged the cop down. They came, they put all of us in the back of a cop car, took us to Jefferson Hospital.
And they went through with the brain surgery.
Yes, they did an A+ job on my son. Praise God, they did a great job on getting him back to recovery so he could come to CHOP, where he's now getting, again, grade A service. They are lovely here. I feel safe here with him, and I feel like he's going to recover. He said his first real words today, asked me about the Super Bowl, but the thing that broke my heart with him today, and I tried to not cry, but it had me crying, Daddy,
It is.
did I save my sister?
Except for I
Andre,
wear
what do you
mine
mean?
lower, Debbie.
When the plane crashed, I was just trying to help my sister. You told us to get down, and then she got up to look at the fire, and I grabbed her down, and then the next thing you know, I thought I died.
Oh my God.
It kind of broke me down. So if I'm pausing right now, it's because I don't want to cry. But as a dad, it was a bittersweet moment. For one, knowing my son, he listened to me growing up, and he's becoming a great young man, a great big brother, to know to defend your sister.
Yep.
But as a dad, seeing my son like that, that's my job to protect him, not his job to protect his sister. But it's just, thank God that my son is still here. Thank God that we didn't go into that flame, because it could have been a different situation where we all could have transitioned to heaven. But I'm just happy that he's here.
Me too. Woo! Yep. So, oh my God. Yep. It wasn't a man. It was a little boy that was totally on fire. Anyway, oh my God. All right, guys. I gotta go. I'm trying to think what I want to eat. I need to eat something. And I said I was gonna do the tuna, Debbie. I never got around to doing the tuna. So I think now. We've got snow, and I told Debbie I needed to go to the store, but I'm not moving my car because I know it's the weekend. They didn't do the parking lot, even though my car's in the garage. I still need to pull it out the garage and come through. No, I got stuck one time, and this man and his wife got out. We got shovels, and we had to dig my car out the snow, the tires. Yep. But that one lady says somebody ran over to help him. It's on X. It's also on TikTok. I didn't see it on X. I saw it on TikTok. But you guys were great. I guess tomorrow morning we'll do a morning live and we'll talk about, what are we going to talk about tomorrow morning, Debbie?
I don't know, but you made me sort of watch Balin. So we better
Okay, so
talk
we're
about
gonna
some of
watch
that.
Balin. We'll talk about Balin then. And if you guys I missed Cooch's live today on Traders, so I have to catch her replay because I think I was on the phone. As a matter of fact, I was talking, and then it popped up on my phone. So I'm gonna have to go watch her recap on Traders. But Debbie, I'm enjoying Traders, girl. I am. I don't watch now. I need to watch Traders UK. I need to binge that. But I watched season 1 and season 2 of the Traders, and now I'm gonna watch the Traders UK. All right, so I'm gonna get out of here. I love you guys. Have a great evening, and I will see you all later. Debbie, I will talk to you probably tomorrow morning or maybe later on today. I just got to get something to eat, and it's 6:50 here. I can't stand Danielle either. I can't stand Danielle. I really can't. I can't stand. I want Tom Sandoval to fucking go. I can't stand him either. He should be killed. And I mean killed, okay? To
What?
bury his ass
No.
alive. So I see that they all have to go to the church. And I'm hoping, because the way Tom Sandoval turned around, I'm hoping that the fucking traitors were there to get his ass. Oh, you think traitors pissed you off? I'm serious. I am so into this damn show now. I don't know what to do. So I'm gonna binge Traitors UK. I'm ready. Yeah. Now the one that looks like that she's on, the one that looks like Janis Joplin on drugs. I forgot what's her name. The crazy looking one with all the tattoos. Oh yeah, them braids. Yeah, yeah. But I don't like Danielle.
Is this Danielle from Housewives in New Jersey?
No, she's from Survivor, I think. A Big Brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but I don't like her at all. But Tom Sandoval needs to go. And then Ariana's best friend is on the show with him. Yep, she needs some better hair. But it was really, really, really good this past time. So I need to watch Cooch's recap. She really does. Caroline, that's her. Yeah, she looks like Janis Joplin. Look, drugged out. Seriously, Caroline looks so drugged out. I'm like, Caroline, are you really here? Carolyn, are you really here? You think Carolyn needs to go? You know what? I'm sick of oh my God, what's her name from the Real Housewives of New Jersey? Damn.
Teresa?
No, she's not on there.
Marge?
No, the one that had her ex-husband living with her, but she was dating the doctor.
Oh, black.
The one with the black hair and the big out lips. Her name.
Black Dolores.
Yeah, Dolores. She needs to go.
Why?
No, they're not gonna make Tom a traitor. Okay, but that's why I want to watch Traitors UK. They told me everything they seem to do in the UK is better than what we do in the damn States. They told me Traitors UK was cutthroat. So I will binge that. I want to binge that. As a matter of fact, I might talk tomorrow. See, I was so upset when they got rid of Boston Rhobh because I like him. I don't know why I like him. Yep, Dolores Scotland, that's her. She needs to go. I can't stand her. I don't like her on New Jersey, and I damn sure don't like her on...
I love Black Dolores. You leave her alone.
Black Dolores?
That's what Wendy Williams used to call her, Black Dolores.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Now's money just went up. Now's money just went up. He was at 13,171. Now he's at 13,276.
Good for him.
So now it's going up. So tomorrow I'm gonna see what he goes up tomorrow, huh?
It also shows that it's slowing down because people are seeing that he's made his goal and they're not donating. So there you go.
Okay. But yeah, so I'm working on that chopper stuff, or maybe I'll just do a live on it. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I want to thank you guys for being here, and I'm gonna go and make me some tuna and make me a salad. Yeah, I'm gonna do that now. I'm hungry. Love you guys. Boston Robinson Survivor and Deal or No Deal Island. See, I haven't seen Boston Rob on Deal or No Deal Island, so I have to go back maybe a season. But I see Pavada, whatever her name is, and Dr. Will. Yeah, so I don't like either one of them. But I love you guys. Have a great evening. I will talk to you later. Bye. Yep, chopper style, chopper style. Bye, guys.